This isn't love, it's a tragedy in disguise. This couple returned from their wedding venue, eager to enjoy some private time together. They dated for 6 months before deciding to tie the knot. The man met the lady as a virgin, which was one of the reasons he rushed to marry her. He believes that being a virgin is a sign of a reserved and well-behaved lady. A woman's behavior is not defined by her sexual life. This man has waited for 6 long months to have this moment. He moves in to kiss her, but she softly turns his face away. She reminds him that she's a virgin and wants their first night to be truly memorable. She tells him that she needs something to help set her mood. She requests an alcoholic wine to help spice up the fun. A man in love will always seek to please his woman. The man tells his wife to give him a few minutes to fetch the bottle of wine for her. True love for a woman is not just in words, but in actions that show her she is valued. This man loves and values his woman. A few minutes later, the lady remains on the couch, waiting for her husband. An armed robber walks into the house and sees the lady on the couch. He calls the lady's attention, and she starts to panic upon seeing the man. This is a dangerous armed robber and a serial rapist. He's wanted in 27 different states for different crimes against women. He sternly warns the woman to stay still and asks if there's anyone else in the house. This man is about to commit a crime called rape. This crime is punishable under the law in every part of the world. Only a weak man forces a woman. True strength is in respect. The husband enters the apartment and sees a strange man in the compound. The man is shocked to see the rough-looking man. He senses the man is trouble and can't figure it out just yet. The wife is on the couch slightly asleep. The husband walks in and is surprised to find her sleeping. He walks over to her to give her the alcoholic wine she requested. He softly wakes her up, looking at her with concern over her unexpected sleep. This lady already had her mind made up not to tell her husband she was raped. He presents the bottle of wine to her and tells her about the man he saw leaving the compound. She lies, telling him no one came to the house and that she's been alone, waiting for him. Where there is love, a lie should never exist. He takes the bottle of wine from her to open it, but the wife quickly takes it back from him. She tells him that she's tired and no longer in the mood. The man is unaware that his wife has lost her virginity, which was the main reason he was drawn to her. He tells her that it's their wedding night and he's waited a long time for this moment. The lady knows she won't bleed if she lets him in because the armed robber had already taken her pride. She asks him to give her a few days to prepare for their intimacy and then leaves. A problem ignored at the start can grow into something much bigger. A strong relationship has no room for secrets. A few days later, the wife sits, wondering how to hide the truth from her husband. She comes up with a plan to sleep with him while she's on her monthly period. She intends to use the blood from her period as a sign of her virginity. A woman in love will do anything to keep her man. Few weeks later, the wife calls her husband to meet her in bed the day her monthly flow starts. The husband sits on the bed and she immediately starts to apologize to him. She tells him to come make love to her, as she's in the mood. He asks her why she suddenly wants him, then denying him access for so long. Long delays can make a man lose interest. She tells her husband that she wasn't mentally ready for intercourse because of the pain, as she's a virgin. No man wants his woman to endure pain, especially for love. Love can be a powerful weapon, capable of both healing and hurting. She pleads with her husband to make love to her now that she's in the mood, and he shyly agrees. A man cannot truly resist a woman he's in love with. This lady is successfully lured her husband to sleep with her on the night he will falsely believe she's a virgin. Few minutes after their intercourse, the husband praises her for preserving her virginity until that night. He has been successfully tricked by the lady into believing that this night is her first. Lies in love may seem harmless at first, but they destroy everything in the end. The lady is unaware that she is destroying the foundation of her new marriage. She believes that this simple trick is meant to save her marriage, not realizing it's doing the opposite. There is no shame in being a victim of rape. The shame lies in not seeking help and healing. A true character of a lady is not defined by her virginity, but by her integrity, kindness, and strength. This man's love for the lady is based on her virginity, not her integrity. This is why the wife couldn't open up and tell him that he has lost her pride. A few days later, the man is on his phone, browsing through the news on blogs. He sees the man he saw leave the compound on his wedding night on the news, labeled as a serial criminal and a rapist. The news also states that the criminal is HIV positive and has been spreading it to his victims. The man recalls asking his wife if anyone had come to the house, and she had denied it. He also remembers how his wife suddenly lost interest in their romance when he returned. He immediately begins to suspect that the man may have raped his wife. He knows she will deny it if he asks her about it. He decides to go get an HIV test at the hospital. That same evening, the wife is on the couch, busy with her phone. Her husband walks in slowly, holding a flower and an envelope. He sits close to her and gently hands her the flower and the envelope. Lies may hide the truth for a moment, but they will eventually destroy a relationship. The lady opens the letter and finds a positive HIV result for her husband. She starts to panic and asks him how he got infected with the disease. She is unaware that she is HIV positive too. The man tells her that her lies got him infected. He tells her that he knows she was raped on their wedding night and that she lied to him. He also mentions his plan to end the marriage because of her untruthfulness. This is a lesson to everyone. Only the truth has the power to set you free. A relationship built on lies is like a house built on sand. It will eventually crumble. There is no shame in being a victim of rape. The shame lies with the perpetrator, not the survivor. Virginity is just a part of a woman's journey. It doesn't determine her ability to be a good wife. Report every case of rape to the appropriate authorities. Thank you for watching this video. Please share this video and comment what you think about the wife's actions.